Imagine checking your mailbox, and instead of bills, you find a letter that can empty your crypto wallet in minutes. Not an email, not a sketchy DM, a professionally printed letter with logos, with official branding, with a deadline, and it looks exactly like it came from Ledger or Trezor. The letter warns you that an authentication check or transaction check is now mandatory. If you don't complete it by February 15th, your device could lose functionality. There's a QR code at the bottom. Scan it, and you could lose everything. This is not a theory. Crypto users across multiple countries are now reporting these physical phishing letters. Real addresses, real names, targeting hardware wallet owners. But here's what should really terrify you. These attackers know exactly who owns a wallet and where you live. And that started years ago. Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody's talking about. Both Ledger and Trezor have suffered massive data breaches. 2020 to 24, the physical addresses of over 270,000 Ledger customers were leaked online. Trezor's support platform also breached. 66,000 customers exposed. Names, emails, home addresses, phone numbers. Once that data is out, it never disappears. It gets sold, resold, compiled, weaponized. Fast forward to today. Hardware wallet users begin receiving official-looking letters printed on professional letterhead, impersonating compliance or security departments. The letters create urgency. Complete this authentication check by February 15, 2026. Failure to comply may result in limited access. But check out this line. This is where it gets psychological. If you already enabled it on your device, you must still complete this process to fully activate the feature. That line creates doubt, even if you're security conscious. Even if you're careful, because now you're thinking, wait, did I do it? Should I double check? And uncertainty is exactly what scammers weaponize. Here's where the trap closes. The QR code sends you to domains that look almost identical to official sites. Trezor.authentication-check.io, ledger.setuptransactioncheck.com. Look at this. SSL certificate, green padlock, professional design. The fake Trezor page displays a warning that authentication must be completed by February 15th, unless you purchased a Trezor Safe 7, Safe 5, Safe 3, or Safe 1 after November 30th, 2025. Notice how specific that is? That detail makes it feel real, legitimate, like they actually know your device. You click Get Started and the pressure increases. Warnings about blocked access, transaction signing errors, future update disruptions. Then comes the final page. It asks for your recovery phrase, 12 words. 20 words, 24 words. The site claims it needs this to verify device ownership. But here's what actually happens the second you hit submit. Your phrase is sent directly to an attacker-controlled backend API at authenticationcheck.io/black/API/send.php. Within seconds, they import your wallet onto their device. Then, everything gets drained. Bitcoin, Ethereum, NFTs, stablecoins, all of it, gone. And at that point, your wallet isn't yours anymore. Look, email phishing is common, fake Ledger emails, fake Trezor breach alerts. Those happen constantly. You've probably seen dozens, maybe hundreds. You delete them, you ignore them, but physical mail changes the entire psychology because people trust what arrives in their mailbox. It's tangible. It required effort. Someone knew your address. It feels targeted. When attackers combine leaked physical addresses with professionally printed letters, it feels official, and this isn't even new. Back in 2021, attackers mailed modified Ledger devices to victims, actual hardware preloaded with malicious firmware designed to steal recovery phrases during setup. The strategy is evolving. Step 1, breach customer databases. Step 2, harvest contact information. Step 3, execute multi-channel campaigns. Email, social media, Discord, Telegram, and now postal mail. The attack surface isn't just your inbox anymore, it's your front door. And if your information was in any of those breaches, 2020, 21, 24, you're a permanent target. That data doesn't expire, it just sits there, waiting. There is one rule that would stop every single one of these attacks instantly. Hardware wallet manufacturers will never ask for your recovery phrase. Not by email, not by phone, not by QR code, not by physical letter, not through support. Not through updates. Never. Your recovery phrase is the master key to your funds. It should only ever be entered directly on the hardware wallet device itself when restoring a wallet. Never on a website, never on a computer, never on a mobile phone, because the moment someone else has that phrase, they have full control of your crypto, and there is no customer support number that can reverse it. No fraud department, no chargeback, no forgot password button, no undo. In crypto, security is a personal responsibility, and sometimes the most dangerous phishing attack is the one delivered by your mail carrier. If this video just saved your crypto, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment if you've received any suspicious crypto-related mail, and use the share button. Seriously, someone you know needs to see this.